by the time I got to John chapter 4, that was the chapter. The light bulb literally went on, and I realized that the things the Klan chaplains had been teaching, that they were not scripture. They were twisting the scriptures. They were omitting scriptures. They weren't reading us the whole story, and they were lying to us. And I saw that clearly in John chapter 4. I read the entire Gospel of John that night, and I kept finding place after place where the scriptures had been twisted by the Klan chaplains. And the next day, I literally called the Imperial Wizard. One day after asking for a national office, I called him up and told him I was quitting the Klan. The Klan was not true Christians, and I wanted nothing to do with them.
Wow. And what was their response? I can imagine they were less than elated.
They were not throwing a party.
No, quite the opposite, I would imagine.
Bottom line, long story, I covered in my book, but they put a gun to my head, and they said, all right, we're going to let you out. Keep your mouth shut. And that's exactly what I did for about 15 years or so. After that, I kept my mouth shut, and I just went on, and I thought, that's the end of it. I don't have to worry about it. They're not bothering me. I'm not bothering them, and life is going to be good from now on. But that's really not what God wanted me to do. God wanted me to use my experience, hopefully, to save some others from going through that same experience. So I started speaking out against the Klan, and they have become my enemies ever since.
Wow. What kind of, well, I don't want to go into the particulars about that, but I'm thinking, okay, we hear this story of Peter walking on the water toward Jesus, and having that great faith to do it. But were you taking a step like this, knowing that every time you open your mouth, there's basically not a gun to your head, literally, but I mean, there's a price on your head, is there not?
Oh, absolutely. I've survived. God has protected me, and I have survived 3 assassination attempts.
Incredible.
So I'm very much aware of the dangers. I've grown up with it. I've lived with it, and it's a reality of today's world. However, God has protected me, and God has blessed me because I am speaking out in favor of His program and against them.
Well, I'm grateful that you're